Well, 924, and reading is one of the most powerful tools we can give young people. It shapes their brains, builds their vocabulary, and sets the foundation for lifelong learning, of course. Brianna Jones-Hardy is here from 4C for Children to talk more about the resources available to families out there. I was telling you in the break that 4C for Children, we've had you guys on for years and years, and it's such a valuable resource to be able to provide to families free of charge.
Absolutely. At 4C for Children, we are a resource referral agency for families.
Yeah.
And so we provide just lovely information that helps families and children. We have our website that families can go in and find just wonderful things, snacks, ways to read to children, and things of that nature.
Well, and talk about as far as reading to children. It's so important. You know, you brought these books on. I said, I had those for my girls when they were little. It really is so important to, foster that want for education at a young age.
Absolutely. At 4C for Children, we believe that early exposure to reading is key.
Yeah.
So just taking that time, setting aside time a day, whether it's 5 minutes or 15 for that child, but making sure that you also have books that are age appropriate. Like these books are for infant toddlers.
Yeah.
And the key is have fun. You know, if the book has a duck, it's okay to make the duck sound.
Yes.
Because you are your child's first teacher. So we
Right.
just want to make sure that we lay that foundation down for them.
Well, I mean, phonics, it fosters imagination. There's so many variations to
Absolutely.
where that, reading comes from.
Yes, and vocabulary as well.
Yeah.
So research has found, and 4C has looked into this, is that if we expose children to books every day in words, by the time they are age 5, they have over 1 million words in their vocabulary that they've either heard or they're trying to read.
Well, and two, when you have the structure of a book too, there's an importance to that.
There is, and the children can understand that. And so it really is the fact of having those books ready for them that are developmentally appropriate, and just being able to set aside some time. So maybe reading a page or reading a word to that child is going to be really enhanceful for their future.
I know it sounds foolish, but I think people forget you are your child's first educator.
Absolutely.
You put a lot on the teachers and principals and schools out there, but it really starts at home.
Absolutely, and it starts as early as infancy,
Yeah.
right? So just being able to, talk about colors and shapes and expose them to different things. Even as a baby, they may not be able to respond, but they're listening, they're watching. Those bright colors and those words are so important, so knowing that is key.
Well, and again, talk about what you guys offer, all the free platforms and resources that are just such a key.
Yes, at 4C for Children, please, I would say go to our website. We
Yeah.
have tons of information on there. We are on all social media platforms, so please like, share, and subscribe to that. We have a wonderful conference that's coming up in October for our ECE community, the early childhood educators, and we just have tons of information that we love to share.
And if people want to sign up for that, they do it now.
Yes, absolutely. Now is key. It will be October 10th and 11th at Sharonville Convention Center, and we just have tons of information that we want to share to the community.
It's great stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
having me. We're going to put
me.
all of that information on our website at fox19.com. A check of the forecast after this side of the break.